All right, so we're on number 10. It is a linear relationship because it is a straight line, and you're gonna have to excuse my handwriting. So I'm just trying to write fast. Unfortunately, I can't write totally neat. So the rate of change is constant. Okay. So we still need to pick 2 points like we did with number 8. So this time we have to do the ratios also. And you have to do all three numbers for the ratio. Can't just pick two. So once I do that, I'm going to subtract. Remember, it's the change in y divided by the change in x here. It's the number of cars divided by the hours. So 80 minus 16 and 10 minus 2. That's going to give us 64 divided by 8. And 64 divided by 8 is just 8. So 8 cars per hour. Per hour. 8 cars per hour. Now we still have to do the ratios, even though we know that the rate of change is constant. So our ratios are 2 and 16. So again, it's still y divided by x. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. 80 divided by 10 is 8. And 144 divided by 18 is 8. So if you notice that the ratios are constant, and we already know that the rate of change is constant, so it is a proportional relationship. Okay. Okay. So that is number 10. So let's go over number 11. 11 we did today is bell ringer. It is a conveyor belt runs between floors of the building as pictured below. Find the slope of the belt as a positive number. So it is positive. We are using rise over run. Obviously, our rise is up or down. So 8. And then our left to right is our 20 is our run. So we're going to simplify our fraction by dividing by 4. It's going to be 2/5. So the slope of the belt is 2/5 feet. And remember, we have to leave slope as a fraction. We have to leave slope as a fraction. So that is the reason we left it there. All right, so number 12 is also finding the slope. So we're going to start from left to right because of the way you read. And clearly this is going in a downward motion, like downhill. So it's a negative slope. So I need to go down 1, 2, 3 steps. So -3. So 3 down is negative. And then I'm going to go to the right. And when you go to the right, you see all positive numbers 2 times. So it's going to be -3/2. -3/2. 13 and 14, we should know. Slope dude says this is 0 fun, so the slope is 0. And remember, this is a horizontal line. So if I spell horizontal line, forgive me. I'm wrong, forgive me. And this one is called undefined. Oh, Miss Matthews, you said undefined. Undefined or no slope. And this is your vertical line. It is up and down. You see it? Vertical line. Horizontal line up there. Okay. So here we're going to do x1, y1, x2, y2. Remember, this is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. And that is your slope. So y2 says that's negative 9 minus 6, negative 1 minus negative 9. This is going to give you a negative 15 over 8. And that is simplified because the factors of 15 are 5 and 3. 5 nor 3 can go into 8. And the other factors of 15 are 1 and 15. And we know 15 is way too big to go into 8. Okay, so I'm going to do x1, y1 here, x2, y2 here. So that gives me negative 3 minus negative 2, 8 minus negative 6. That's going to give you a negative 1 over 14. So negative 114. So both of these lines are negative. So they're going down here, downhill. Okay, let's do number 17. I'm sorry. 17. I'm lost for a minute. So we have x1, y1, x2, y2. So we have 8 minus 8 and negative 9 minus 0. That's going to give you 0 divided by negative 9, which is just 0. Remember, that's a horizontal line. 0. Horizontal line. x1, y1, x2, y2. So we have 9 minus negative 3, and then 2 minus 2. Then we have 0 in the bottom, and 12. That means that is undefined. Remember, you cannot divide by 0. So that is a vertical line. You cannot divide by 0. Everybody talked to Siri enough about Cookie Monster and those 0 cookies. You cannot divide by 0. It's undefined or no slope. All right, so we got 2 points. One here, and I see another exact one up here. It's going to go up to negative 9. Up 9. See, I said negative. It's positive. Positive 9, and then to the right 2. So that's going to be 9 over 2, and the slope of the line is 9 over 2. Or if you're on a unit rate, and 9 divided by 2 is 4.5, unit rate will be $4.50 per pound of grape. That's a lot. $4.50 per pound. All right, so finally we come to direct variation on number 20. So it says price of the muffins varies directly to number of muffins. And on my board it says Y varies directly to X. So our price is Y, our number is X. So our direct variation is Y equals MX. Y is going to be our price, which is $3.30 equals 6 muffins, which is M. We don't have our slope. M represents slope. We just know X and Y. So we need to find the slope to write that equation. Divide both sides by 6. M is equal to 0.55. So that really means it's going to be about 55 cents per muffin. So let's write that equation. Y equals 0.55x. So I can find out how much 8 muffins are. I can find out how much $5, how many muffins will get me for $5. So you can use that equation for many different things. Number 21. Let's make this the last one for this video, and then I'll try to finish the rest. Oops, well, I guess we're not. I will finish 21 through 32 on the next video. Alrighty.